Hello everyone, I'm still your tutor, MA. Alright, we'll still continue on the vowels that we have. Don't forget, these 12 pure vowels are referred to as monophthongs. Alright, so we are in vowel 3, and vowel number 3 is E. Alright, you see the pronunciation E. That's how you pronounce the vowel. All right. And we have varieties of spellings that are possible under this phonetic symbol. All right. We have the following here. It can fall under EA, just E, this, that, and the rest. So we're taking each one by its example and we underline where the sounds are located. All right. So here under A, we can have EA, which is head. Therefore means that both E and A are pronounced together as E because you can't say head. It is head together. Then we have bread. Both E and A are pronounced together as E. That's why we have them here as examples. And away from there, we have a single E standing, all right? Single one in the case of bed. Bed, all right? Bed. Then we have a case of AI where you have said. AI still sounding as because you can't say Said. Of course, you know the past tense of say is said. All right? So that's that. And we have a case of EO here. All right? In these words that we have here, don't forget there is nothing like leopard. It is called leopard. Leopard. All right? Leopard. So this E and O both are pronounced together as E. All right? Yes. And the second word here, many people call it jeopardy, whereas it is called jeopardy. Jeopardy. All right? So it's not jeopardy. Both E and O here, they are pronounced as E together. All right? That's that. Then we have I and of course E. That's E and E together. Still pronounced as E. You can't say my friend. All right? So it's E and E taken together as E. So you have my friend. My friend. So the E there does not sound. It is E that comes out. My friend. So you have a case of, E and E taken as E together. All right? And what about U sound? All right? Here you have under bury. Of course, to inter someone or inhume someone that has died. All right? So you can't have bury. You have bury. It means the U sound here is taken as E, bury. So by way of transcription, I can have, head. All right? See the way it is. Then I can have bury this way. All right? So that's that. Then we now check the other variety of spelling, which is A. Of course, you know that first example there, it is many. So that A there is E. So you can't say I have many books. So it is E. So it means here you have E as a sound. All right. By way of transcription, you have this. I earlier told you that every Y at the end of a word changes to E sound, which is this. Then you must put this slash to make it a sound. All right. Then you have any. Any. It is still E. So by way of transcription, any can come this way. This. All right. So that's that. Then you have et. Et. That's past tense of it. By way of transcription, you have this. All right. You get that? So you have guess. You can't say I guess. You have friend. I guess. It's not possible you say that. Both U and E, they are pronounced as E together. You have friend, I guess. So you have guess transcribed as this. All right? That's guess. All right? Then guest. You can't say I have a guest. No, but I have a guest. It means the U there, all right, appears irrelevant because both the U and the E, they are taken together as one sound, which is E. So by way of transcription, you have I have a guest. All right. G, E, S, and T. All right. That's what you find there. And what about the case of AY? Say, say. All right. Say. All right. Say, not say. Say. All right. So that's what you find there. Okay. And these are the varieties of letters, spellings we find under the S sound, which is vowel number 3. So that in our next class we look at vowel number 4, which is R sound.